All right, well, you're live. What's going on? What's happening? Look, you guys, let's get right into this. I got to get my flow going on. Bringing some of that TikTok vibe over. And if you're part of TikTok tribe, I appreciate y'all. But if the audio is not working or something, bear with me. It's been a little while, but ain't gonna take me long to catch back up.
Selling the women these dreams while cashing their checks. And let's be real, the men that are in the churches are either one already married, gay, or looking for some silly woman to take advantage of. You gotta ask yourself, if the church is really about family, why is it full of single mothers, single women, and empty of men? Because the black church needs the women single, desperate, and waiting. Because if you had the family that you prayed for, then they wouldn't be able to control you. The black church's focus is not on building.
No, because a serious conversation needs to be had. Again, we've all heard the saying, how you got 3 to 4 baby daddies but niggas ain't shit. You bitches are the common denominator. It circles around you bitches 24 fucking 7. Just like your fucking punk ass mama. She wasn't shit. Your mama couldn't keep a man.
Preach.
And you couldn't keep a man because it's all you do all day. Talking shit all day.
Look, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button. And, took some time out the game. Needless to say, I try to leave the game alone, but it calls me back. It needs me. What do you want me to say, man? Like, it just doesn't have that same energy to it. I'm tired of watching these boring, bored-looking people like they're just doing a job. Now we're going to bring some excitement back to it. So I'm going to bring this new vibe, and we're going to keep this thing going. I got my setup and everything going, my temporary setup anyway, until I fly up out of here. But anyway, support the videos. Let's get back into this. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe.
Day in and day out. You bitches need to take a look in the mirror and really figure this shit out. No, because a serious conversation.
And let me just say this. Some men need, want, and deserve 2 or 3 wives, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. Okay. I absolutely agree. This woman, I'm sure she is protected, but protect this woman. You know what I'm saying? She said what she said.
That's it. Have a good. And let me just say this.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Short and sweet. Chef's kiss. Let's go.
Girls be like, oh my God, I'll never buy a nigga nothing. We know, flat purse. We know you can't even afford dinner. That's why you begging everybody to take you outside.
My sister.
Who want to take me out to eat? I'm so hungry. Wants to hang out on board. We know, flat purse.
My sister.
You can never. Goodbye. Girls be like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to have to, hold up. Let me see if I got my thing going on. I think y'all will set me up over here. Y'all won't tell me nothing. I'll be over here just yapping and, I'll get some comment. Hey, your audio doesn't work. Well, I was live streaming. It would have been nice if you just checked in and told me that while I was streaming. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you haters are in the comments. Not the comments, but watching the stream, just lurking. Hey, to the lurkers, hit that like button.
I'll never buy a nigga nothing. We know, flat purse.
The ones you overlook are almost always the ones that end up on top. Too often and too frequent do people sleep on the
this chick right here, man. I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok. She's a real one.
people that are quiet, reserved, don't announce their every movement, stay to themselves, stay out of drama, mind their business, and work on their craft. People think because you're not loud with your every move that you won't have plenty of things lined up. Smart ones know to move in silence. Because too often and too frequent when people find out what you're working on, sometimes people will manifest bad things over your plan. Try to copy or steal your ideas, or try to sow seeds of doubt into your mind. That's why these type of people keep their heads down and work until what they're working on is complete. Once it's complete, then you'll be notified. But until then, continue to sleep. Because while you sleeping, they making moves, big ones. While you're doubting, they're creating. And when they finally pop out with the plan, the people that were sleeping on them going to be so confused because they trying to figure out When they got all of this done, I thought you was quiet. I thought you wasn't doing nothing. Just because you quiet don't mean things are not happening. It's really the ones that do all the talking that really ain't got nothing going on. The ones you overlook.
Move in silence. I'm trying to tell you.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations.
The thing with arrogance, baby, is that it blinds you to your flaws. Confidence is aware of their flaws. And
they let these Negroes loose. I know this ain't real. Is this real? Excuse me. This is like a fake makeup thing, right? It looks kind of fake on here. Ladies, let me know. Does she have like a fake makeup? There's no way she got this Vulcan forehead for real. She like did this for, I mean, I ain't trying to insult nobody though. Is this real? Is this AI? Yeah, you never know these days.
Minimize them and accentuate
No, he didn't.
their strong point. There you go, Lil Ma. Take that Martian forehead and tuck it up under this bang. There you go. Now go talk your shit.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having
I'm
free
done, man. I'm
conversations.
done, bro. They didn't let y'all cut loose on the internet, bro. Oh, these Negroes are cut loose on the internet.
This is my faceless.
I don't get that. Shit. Let's go ahead and just let's see what's going on, child. Oh yeah. Man.
Do it. Anybody can do it. So stop making excuses. I'm just saying.
I know he ain't lying. You seen that dude, man. Dork.
Out the gate. You hoes gotta learn some form of self-control. You can't run up in a grown man's face and expect him to respect you when you disrespecting him. And then when he show you your testosterone levels are not greater than his, and then you call another nigga. Only two things gonna occur out of that, man, and it ain't none one of them good. One nigga gonna end up dead and another nigga gonna end up with a life sentence in the penitentiary. And you gonna still go and suck another nigga dick.
Oh, man, he telling the truth.
Out the gate.
Man, real truth. Man, listen. He ain't lying. Come on.
Hi, I'm a step dummy. You get your dick sucked 30 minutes before a workout, you'll build more muscle. This is because of the elevated testosterone response from receiving head. But you still have to train to failure in the 5 to 8 rep range, then refuel your body with high-quality protein and eat in a 200-calorie surplus. This is how you build muscle without gaining fat. If you get your dick sucked 30 minutes before a workout, you'll build more muscle. This is because of the elevated testosterone.
Truth. A lot of y'all wouldn't even have no kids if you could only get pregnant if the man that you wanted would marry you. Let me break it down slow for some of y'all. If the only way you could get pregnant was that the man that you wanted, the man you actually want, would have to marry you first, a lot of y'all would not be mothers. You know why? Because a lot of the men that y'all dealt with didn't want you in that way. They only wanted to have sex with you and you just so happened to get pregnant, and because it was your body, your choice, you got to keep it. But you don't get to dictate marriage. You can dictate keeping that baby, but you can't dictate getting the man that you actually want to marry you.
All right. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm a real person. If the message is solid, I'm going to go ahead and let it roll. It's not about me. It's about the message. You guys hit that like button.
You cannot force him to do that. Either he wants to or he don't. And most of the time, they don't. And they finesse you into not wanting it too, because you know you'll never get it out of them. I know a lot of these conversations go over y'all head, and I have to remember I'm dealing with a group of girls who think that they got high standards because they turned down ice cream dates, but they smashed dudes from Tinder on the same day because he bought a surf and turf. So I understand how these conversations go over y'all head and y'all miss it because y'all are backwards. You are backwards. Your understanding and comprehension is backwards. But I'm going to continue to keep talking about this because the community is suffering. The kids are suffering. And y'all don't want to change it. You don't want to get to the root of the problem, but I'm going to keep getting to the root of the problem.
Yeah, man, listen again. You know what I'm saying? When the message is sound, you got to let it play through. Nothing personal.
You break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got a sleeve, a car, and ain't broke no more. Like, nigga, was I holding you back? Or
Yes.
Next video.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
you break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got
Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to roast a chicken in under 5 minutes. Dumbass bitch, dead ass bald bitch, ain't having a job ass bitch, broke as fuck, couldn't even get into KFC if you wanted to ass bitch, so stupid you don't even know why you crossed the road ass. Hi guys, today I'm
Like I air dry his balls with my mouth.
I'm sorry. How?
So like after I suck his, and I'm giving him a combination situation. I'm over here sucking, stroking it, and with my hand, you can grip the balls with these 2 fingers and keep this finger free to pass the perineum. So while I'm massaging his balls, I'm also hitting the perineum at the same time.
She talking
Kind
about
of with that technique or whatever the case is. So I can either stroke it because it's also a higher sensitivity on the side of the balls than in that center part. So now I get him to this point where I know he's coming. I'm sucking.
Oh, that's how it's going. Man, what's going on? I took a couple months off, and this is what we have, descended into. This blatant degeneracy. What is going on? I'm just clipping through clips, man. This is ridiculous. Let's let her play through and see what she's just
going crazy. Make him come in my mouth, spit it on his and suck it back up. And then just when you think I'm done, I'm gonna go because I get that pleasure off of watching you collapse, and then I stand up and I'll be like, 1 second, babe. It's like a fetish for me. Like if this mic was his, like I'm literally, I treat it.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. Your mouth waters for
as soon as I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry, and I like to see it glisten after my mouth touches.
Gentlemen, I know we talk about 304s, but this woman is talking cash money shit. Pardon my French. Man, what's going on, man? I left Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Facebook be tripping over here, but man, this chick is talking, man. I can't get to South America fast enough, man. This is crazy.
Because it was dry, and then I go, and then I get this.
This is wild. All right, listen, look, I gotta go. You know what I mean? We can't be doing this. This is ridiculous, man. I just wanted to get on here and drop a couple clips, man. What's going on?
I've looked into a lot of micro LED stuff for.
I don't give a damn.
Whether we admit it or not, some of us black women still.
How did that video come up next after that?
I've looked into a lot.
I know my algorithm's all messed
Whether we
up.
admit it or not, some of us black women still feel some type of way when we see black men date outside of us. And it wasn't until my son pointed out my behavior in my marriage with his father, where he was just like, Mom, you're the reason why I didn't want to be with a black girl, because if that's how your woman acts, I don't want no parts of it. And I really had to take accountability for that and self-reflect. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, I thought about my friends and I thought about my childhood and how I grew up. And, I was always raised to be independent so that a nigga don't ever think that he could put you out. And then it's like, dang, that hyper independent mindset, although it had good intentions behind it, it really negatively affected us. And some of us, I can't speak for all black women, but a lot of us, we love aggressively, even though we don't intend to. And we are also very controlling, even though we don't intend to. And because we're not healed and we be toxic, unless there is a man who is overly dominant and aggressive and put us in our place, because we love them types of toxic relationships. We don't know how to be docile and submit and love in a soft, gentle way, even though those be our internal intentions. It just don't come out that way. Whether we admit
too bad.
Women generally only have a problem sharing a man when they were there first. Don't believe me? Just ask all the women that you know if they have ever dealt with a man that they knew had a woman. Make sure you give them truth serum. That's very important. To me, it's just too many ex-side bitches talking about they would never share a man. Bitch! Just last year, you were on Mr. Thompson's ass knowing he had a wife and kids. That nigga paid your bills, so you didn't have a problem with it. Now you got your own Tommy. You think you're not going to share him? Okay, sis. Women generally only have a problem sharing a man.
Those angles was hitting. Man. You know what?
I do have a son. Oh, sorry.
How old is he?
He is 4. I do have a son.
Okay, so we're falling off again.
This woman just had an epiphany and she wants to share it with us. Y'all check this out.
You know what I peeped?
You guys hit
The
that like
world
button.
do not be holding women accountable for not as much as they should. Like, the world be so ready to blame the man for a lot of things.
I'm trying to tell you,
even if it's not their fault. Like, they just be ready to blame his ass. If a woman do something to a man, it's automatically his fault. Oh, he made you do that to him, or oh, you have hormones, so that's why you
guys hit that like button.
Reacted like that, and the fact that he reacted to you reacting like that, that's why he in the wrong. There is like no accountability. If you vent and say what you did to a man and you solely just acted on your own, somehow, some way, it's his fault. And then if you say, well, I did this because of this, or I said this to him because of that, I messed up his stuff, I put my hands on him, I went crazy,
Oh, wow.
and he didn't have none of those reactions to you, somehow, some way, he the problem, because he gave you a reason that you probably came up with on your own in your head. Because sometimes we ain't finna act like women don't just be assuming some and then acting on it. That is his fault. And that's the part that just make me like, that's f***ed up. Because I still acknowledge as a person that that's another person. I don't be quick to blame the man. I'm very biased, but I'm just happy for me as a woman that I have no problem seeing where I went wrong, and I have no problem saying I was wrong and taking accountability for it and apologizing and correcting my actions going forward. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, while women be, doing they do or not realizing or seeing what they doing wrong, is because the world is telling them they didn't do nothing wrong. And that's the problem.
So what?
If it sounds up, if it looked up, it's probably because it is up. And however she reacted or whatever she said, if it sounds cuckoo, or if he couldn't get away with doing that, she in the wrong. She is wrong as There's a way to go about things. But I'm telling you, if y'all can't match the actions up for if they did the same thing, listen, she wrong. He can't slash her tires, put water inside her tank, bash her windows, and be like, oh, she made you do that to her. No, nigga, you f***ed up. But if she do that to him, oh, he made her do that. He trifling as hell. No accountability. The world do not be holding women accountable. And it's very rare that, I'm not going to say it's very rare, but it's not very common that a woman will say, I was wrong. I did this. I'm sorry, and correct the actions going forward. I don't got no problem doing it, but
yeah, right.
That be the problem right there. Just the world don't be holding women accountable.
Now, she had a whole lot to say in this video, and she made a lot of good points. But the thing that really stuck,
she said what she said. Look, you guys, I want to hold you. Be back over here on TikTok, but do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? Hit that like button. Drop a comment. Do you agree? Disagree? Do you agree with me when it seems like these little clips and Facebook's getting out of hand? I mean, that lady was, as much as she was making sound like it was real nice for her to be doing what she's doing, that's a little bit much, don't you think? It's getting wild out here. Anyway, y'all, again, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. I love and like. I'm your brother, I'm out.